welcome to another rock and roll road trip. I'm Sammy Hagar. This is Roger Daltrey, and the Who just finished a sound check so we can start this show. Roger, thank you for doing this show, first of all.
Good to see you,
Pleasure.
mate.
We've never met.
Nope.
100 years we've been in the business. Probably the same age, damn near. I know we're a year or two apart, maybe, but
I think I got you beat.
not by much. Well, you look better than me, so okay. How the fuck do you stay in such great shape? Your whole life you've had a six-pack in the 60s. And
Yeah, I had serious gut problems when I was young. I swallowed a nail, like a 2-inch nail.
that's with that big scar.
4-year-old, yeah. So when they cut that out when I was 4, in those days they used to have talcum powder on their gloves, and so you know, talcum powder creates incredible amounts of scar tissue. So my gut there is just one big mass of scar tissue.
But
so it doesn't allow me to get a beer belly.
Well, damn, I guess maybe I should swallow a nail.
Yeah, that's it. Get the nails down you. You know, you'll never be short of iron in your diet, and off you go.
Maybe I should have swallowed a 9-inch nail, but I missed that one. But yeah, I'm getting the gut as I get older, and I stay in shape. I work out, and I run, and I'm very active. But man, I can't keep the gut away. And you're still up there with your damn shirt unbuttoned. I'm saying, look at him.
No, I don't. No,
No, you don't.
No, I mean,
it must have been
you
old
know.
footage I just saw then recently from
somewhere.
somewhere.
I used to do it a few years ago, but I know now I'm well into my 70s. I think now it's not quite dignified, is it?
Big influence on me. Would you ever have believed when you were starting with the Who, when you guys are doing frickin' My Generation and My Can See for Miles, which is one of my favorite Who songs, by the way, when you played that? Oh. Anyway, that you would be doing it at this stage and making more money than ever?
No.
No, thank you. I'll
knew,
drink to that.
I knew that we'd have I always knew that we'd have a career.
Yeah, you had a career.
Yeah, I always kind of knew that. Even when the early days when we were playing bar mitzvahs and weddings and all that kind of stuff, you know. As all bands do, you start in the pubs and the clubs and you move up to theatres and then you go to arenas, then football stadiums, if you're lucky. Did I think we'd still be going? I mean, Pete and I have been together now for nearly 55 years.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is 55 years. Shit.
It's phenomenal.
That is unbelievable.
It's phenomenal. I heard about the classic fights, in the Who. Montrose opened for you guys at Charlton Festival in 1973 with Humble Pie was before you, and Lou Reed, us, Maggie Bell, and the first Bad Company show. Do you remember that show?
Yeah, I can never forget that. That was a brilliant afternoon.
80,000 people.
No, there was more than that. We were licensed for 70.
Oh, you were paid on 80.
We only had a license. We were doing it for money for a charity.
Oh, I didn't know.
And we only had a license for 70,000. But there were so many fans outside, they just ripped the doors off. And apparently, there were 120,000 people in that valley that day.
We played 11 in the morning, it looked like
the London
100,000
Council
people.
put up a plane to photograph it, and they did a head count. And they fined us every penny that we made.
Oh,
yeah,
Roger, that's terrible.
They fined us £70,000.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we only made about £1,000.
Well, you made more than we did.
That's classic. But the first time in London, my first time in London was on that Montrose tour in '73, and we went to a place called Speakeasy, or was it the Rainbow? What was the place that was hip?
There was a Speakeasy.
73.
But that would have been the kind of last days of it.
Well, it must have been, because let me tell you a story. There was a line going up the street, so the whole Montrose band, the 4 of us, Ronnie, Denny, Bill Church, and myself, we went and got in line. We're all dressed up full rock stars, man. We're in fucking London now. And somebody comes and pulls us out of the line and says, "Oh, come on, follow us. And give us this table, man. We're sitting up on the thing, man. They're bringing us food and shit." And they came back 10 minutes later and said, "Sorry, we thought you were Roger Daltrey." I swear to God, Roger, I swear on my life. I swear on my life. And fucking hell, they threw us out.
They didn't. They really, did they?
Twice in my life.
Shows you what kind of taste they had.
Oh.
No taste whatsoever.
Well, I looked like you, is what I was trying to say, is I really, when first time I ever saw you, I said, I want my hair like that. I did your moves on stage. I dressed like you, and this is God's truth. I'm not ashamed to say it. The only thing I didn't do is this shit with the mic, because that would have been a bust. Then I've been busted. But I always got criticized for looking like you. I got called you many times before I was who I am. But has anyone ever thought you were Sammy Hagar?
No,
I knew it.
I've been called Robert Plant, though. Are you Robert Plant? No, he's my uncle.
John, it was I loved him. We shared our birthday in Cabo so many years. And Keith, I mean, you've lost 2 guys. And here you and Pete still going strong.
Well, in that sense, we haven't lost them. That's the great thing about keeping going for Pete and I. Every time we start playing the music, they're echoing in the music. They're echoing in the universe forever, and so they're kind of with us, you know. And we miss their personalities, obviously.
Yeah, but how have you escaped sex, drugs, and rock and roll? Like you've been married all these years.
I was in a band with 3 addicts.
So you knew better then.
Well, somebody had to be tough and keep them in line, and it happened to be my job. That's what I did.
I've heard that story so many times.
That's what I did,
So
and I managed to keep it on the way.
I heard that you were the toughest fucker in the band. I heard that you knocked Pete out one time.
Oh, don't bring that one up.
I've
It was a sucker punch.
But you were always in shape. I wouldn't want to fuck with you. But
Well, you know,
you guys still duke it out at all? You
No.
You're
There
smarter
weren't
than
that many fights. I had one bad one with Keith. There were little scuffles, you know, gentle thumps. You know. But there was only those 2 serious fights, and the other, and I only hit Pete after incredible provocation. You know, after he hit me with a Gibson over the shoulder, which glanced off my shoulder, missed my head. I was being held by 2 roadies who knew what I was like. I had the most insane temper. And if I ever went off, it was like that 2 hours of energy in a show going off in 3 minutes. It wasn't pretty.
I ain't gonna mess with you, Roger. I don't know.
Anyway, so
what button would I have to push to get you mad?
Let him go. I'll kill him. So they let me go. And then, like I say, he hit me with a guitar, which fortunately missed my head. And then he started punching, and Pete can't fight, you know. And he threw a punch which I went to one side, and he was all off balance, and I just went boof.
Have you told anybody else this kind of shit?
No, it's well documented. And
I mean, I've heard about it, but I've never.
Well, according to our manager Bill,
it.
his feet actually left the floor. And he's always blamed me for his ball patch.
Well, you got to blame somebody. Hey, listen, somebody's got to be blamed.
But it wasn't any. But the next thing, I was in shock because I just wanted to stop him hitting me. But there he is, laid out, and the next thing I know, I'm holding his hand, I'm slapping his face. Oh, I'm sorry, Pete.
So as long as you've been doing this, of course, you got to be into philanthropy because you can't just keep doing it. Take. So how do you give back? What is your favorite way to?
I got involved with a charity 27 years ago in Britain called the Teenage Cancer Trust. I've started now in America, which is the Teen Cancer America. What we do is to try and provide spaces in hospitals that are just for teens. It's not research. We don't do anything, but we produce something. We produce something that you can walk into, you can touch. It's got everything that teenagers can want to live as normal a life as possible while they're going through some of the really severe cancers. You've got kids.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and
I've got grandkids.
Yes, and me. How many you got?
Little kids, little teenage kids. 2 little teenage grandkids.
I love that. Yeah.
So I have this little game that I play, and the best part about this, Roger, is the end of the interview.
Thank God
and it's
for
the
that.
quickest part. I know, but it's called this or that, right? This or that. I don't want to hear well, maybe, oh well, yeah, no, this or that. You know, if you could just okay, ready?
I don't know that look in your eye. Go on in.
Long hair or short hair?
Depends what age. That's fucked, you.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a fucking Pisces. He can't help himself, okay?
No, you can.
They got to go this way and that way.
At my age, short hair.
Short hair. I'm with you. Wait.
There you go.
Okay, if you could turn back the hands of time, would you open for Jimi Hendrix or play after him?
Always play before him. He was magic. He was.
Well, wasn't that the Monterey Pop Festival? Wasn't there some kind of?
Yeah, but what people have got to realise, and they really do need to know this, young people need to know this, that all that stuff that Hendrix used to do with the amplifier and the guitar in the amp and the microphone, he stole all that from Pete.
absolutely. Oh, the Who
He was
a-
doing that 4 years before Hendrix did it.
See, I knew that.
Yeah.
But you still wouldn't want to follow him. Fuck
No, but he had this animal quality, and it was
An animal
the actual Jimmy. The actual Jimmy was exactly the opposite. He was a very quiet, kind of poetically spoken, really gentle guy. You know.
I never
the
met him.
opposite to the animal on the stage.
Do you prefer driving on the right-hand side of the road or the left-hand side of the road? I know it's stupid, but this is a stupid part of the show. Well,
These
okay.
are you're asking me Pisces questions.
Would you
I'm
rather
trying to
live in
fucking
Great
middle.
Britain or America, basically?
I'd rather drive in Britain because we're better drivers.
Okay, there you go.
I mean,
Better
Jesus
drive.
Christ,
Whoa, now easy, now hold it here.
Oh God, you're animals on the road.
Do you like recording or playing live? Better.
Playing live.
Absolutely. Last thing, when was the last time you beat Pete's ass?
Oh. 1973.
The year Montrose started. Roger,
There you go.
thank you. You're a gentleman. I'm telling you, you're one of my all-time
pleasure.
heroes, and this is one of the biggest pleasures I've
Pleasure,
ever
Sammy.
had on
Good
doing
to
this
meet
show
you.
was meeting you and having you be a nice guy. You don't know how you sit there and go, oh, fuck. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Rock and roll road trip. Roger Daltrey, my guy.
Thank you.
Woo.
Cheers, guys.
So we're right here in front of the world-famous Cobble Wobble Cantina, also known as the Tahoe Wobble. And I have this car parked here that my son Aaron built. And the reason it's parked here is because Bill Harrah was one of the greatest car collectors of all time. He maybe had the world's largest collection, thousands of cars. And he always had them on display in Lake Tahoe and down in Reno. And so in honor of him, I always have one of my cars here. And right now I have this 56 Chevy Woody, which there's no such thing. But Edelman's son, my son, who has Rat Runner's Garage around here, he built this for me. Edelman's son, come over here and explain how you did this. Now, this is all handmade teak wood, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't lie to me, did you?
No.
I mean, how long did it take you to make this damn thing?
Well, you only gave me like 30 days.
Oh, that long?
Yeah.
Wow,
so-
I must have been in a good mood.
Yeah, all this is repurposed. It came out
Yeah?
of an old cabinet from the turn of the century. So
This wood, though, you made all this wood.
all hand sculpted.
Tiki,
Yep.
look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, want it to look rough. You know, we wanted this to be kind of rough for your conversations.
And in the back, we got it pulls out. We got rum.
Got the
It's
full
a
bar.
full wet bar back there. This pole, have you ever caught a fish in your life? Hell no, don't even answer that question. So Rat Runner's Garage, you did all this right around here. You have a garage
Yeah,
here.
I got a local shop.
I've only been there once. I'm always
Right down
afraid
the
to go
street.
there because all I see is all the money you've spent. And it's my money, probably,
It's all
right?
repurposed. People
Oh,
literally
my God.
drop
Come on,
stuff
let's
off.
get, let's
my
go see
truck.
that. Let's go see this South showroom with some real legends played, okay? Okay, so many great people have played this place, and I've played here 40 times myself. I say you prepare yourself for this stuff and walk out there like a grown man. When that curtain opens, brother, you got to have it going on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Red Rocker, Sammy Hagar.